just looking back to 1985 with the firm of Jimmy Page, Paul Rogers, we had our own plane. We had limousines, we had all the best hotels. I thought that life was going to be like that forever. I've made it, and this mic is cutting in and out, but anyway. So I thought that that was going to be my life from there. And then, of course, you've seen so many changes from there, doing the tour buses, well, I actually started in 1982 in a 12-passenger van. And of course, I was the youngest one, so I was in the back. So it's the bumpiest, right? And then fast forward to 2018, all the different touring and things you've done, the tour buses, planes and all that. 2018, I was over in Europe doing my own thing. I was back in the 12-passenger van again. This time I was in the front seat though, because it was my band. So, but you see it all, but you know, to go about touring, to talk about that, to bring it back to that. The wonderful thing is that artists want and need to play, right? It's the completion of the creative cycle. We create something, we record it, we release it, and then we want to play. And the wonderful thing is, with all the changes of technology and all the things that have changed, the audience still wants to see a great band. And so that opportunity is still there. And Europe, I mean, all things aside that Jeff said, is still a great market for live music. People treat music differently. I was over there in 2013 or so with Kenny Wayne Shepherd. I was sitting on the tour bus outside the venue, and people would walk by the venue and they would look at all the billboards and all the posters and see who's playing there. They're into it. They really want to see what's happening. And I heard from the drummer with Kenny Wayne Shepherd that when Stevie Ray Vaughan went out first in the early 80s, first tour, they lost money. The second tour, they lost money. Third tour, they broke even. Fourth tour, they started to make money. And it's the way that it built. It kept building from there. And they put on a great show. They tell their fans, they tell their friends, and they bring in more people. Even if you don't have a label or if you don't have songs released, as long as you have an online presence and you tour and put on a good show, it's possible to build it. It is. They still want to see good music out there. So, you know, we shouldn't be discouraged by what's going on out there, but we do have to be aware, as Jeff was saying, and all the other things. Look on the websites and see what's going on, the CDC and all the different resources. That's the nice thing. So much is available, but don't be discouraged by all this because it's still out there and people want to see live music.
And by the way, Tony brings up a good point. I just want to make sure most people want to go to a show and enjoy themselves.
Yeah.
It's the governments of the places that you go that are doing all this stuff. The people, the citizens, they don't, for the most part, don't even know. They just want to hear you play, enjoy the music, and so this is not meant to be a reflection on any audience that will come and see you.
Very sage advice. Well, unfortunately, the panel has come to an end, but we would like to thank Warren Media and Marketing for putting this together with myself, Family Beautiful, Susan Short. Thank our guest, Jeff Skunk Baxter. Make sure to pick up Speed of Heat, his latest album that just dropped. Listen to it on Spotify. Follow us on all the social media platforms. Tony will be playing tonight here at the Hilton, well, at the Hilton right there at 9 p.m. So make sure to come down and check that out. Fretless Monster, all his socials, and thank you guys for coming to this Tech Tracks panel on international touring, and thank you, Mike Gormley, for your sage advice on everything.
And thank you, Susan.
You're welcome.
Susan Short.